I wanna be a billionaire, so freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had.
Let's say you have some gold that you want to keep safe. You put it in a bank, and the bank gives you a paper receipt you can redeem later for your gold. You can now trade that piece of paper in place of the gold, as long as others are also able to redeem it for your gold. The good name of the bank on the paper note assures people that behind the piece of paper is a piece of gold waiting to be redeemed. Soon, as the people's confidence in the bank grows, rather than cashing in the receipt, the person receiving the paper simply trades it again. The paper may end up being traded many times before being redeemed for the original gold in the bank. As people's confidence in the bank and its receipts continues to grow, banks soon discover an unexpected way to earn profit. A bank can print a receipt for gold that does not even exist. They can then loan that receipt to someone on the condition that they pay it back with interest. While the bank takes a risk by having less gold than the outstanding receipts, there is an almost unlimited potential to make profit off charging interest on loaning gold it does not even have. If people catch on that there isn't enough gold to redeem their receipts, they will all go to the bank at once to get their gold. If this happens, there will be a bank run. The bank will fail because it is caught without enough gold to back up its receipts. In 1934, in an attempt to prevent further bank failures, a series of banking reforms slowly took away people's ability to trade their paper money in for gold or silver. In 1971, Richard Nixon removed the last vestiges of this convertibility. Today, our money can no longer be redeemed for gold or silver. The money we get when we receive a loan is called principal. Our debt, however, is not discharged when we repay the principal. Bank loans are all made on the condition that people pay both the principal and the interest the bank charges. However, money can only be issued as principal. No one creates the interest, so the amount of debt owed is actually far greater than the amount of money there is to repay it. When a dollar is loaned into the economy, it begins a loop. Joe the farmer gets a loan from the bank and pays Tom for fixing his tractor. Tom pays Jane for bread at the local bakery, and Jane in turn buys the wheat from Joe, who can now repay the loan. The problem is, Joe owes the bank interest on top of the principal. In order to avoid losing his property to the bank, Joe must go find other money making its own loop in the economy. He can now repay his loan with the interest, but the people in that loop are left without their money. They still need money to facilitate their exchanges and to repay the loan that issued the money they had been using. The only place they can get it is from other such debt loops. Since all money has an interest price tag attached, there will never be enough money to repay all the debt owed to banks. Therefore, some people will always have to go bankrupt or have their property repossessed by the bank.
I wanna be a billionaire, so freaking bad.
Our role in life seems to be just to consume things with credit, to borrow money to buy things we don't need.
Nous vivons dans une société dominée par une économie de croissance dont la logique est non pas croître pour satisfaire les besoins, mais croître pour croître.
So if the consumer does not purchase, the economy is not going to grow.
Los críticos de la sociedad del crecimiento alertan de que no es sostenible a largo plazo, porque se basa en una contradicción flagrante.
Celui qui croit qu'une croissance infinie est compatible avec une planète finie est soit un fou, soit un économiste.
Él es Marcos, de Barcelona, pero podría ser cualquiera, en cualquier otra parte. Se va a encontrar con algo que ocurre cada día en oficinas y hogares de todo el mundo. Una pieza de la impresora ha fallado y el fabricante recomienda llevarla al servicio técnico.
El meu tècnic fa un diagnòstic previ, però aquest diagnòstic ja són 15 euros més IVA.
Seguramente será difícil encontrar las piezas para poder repararla.
Realment, reparar-la no li surt molt a compte.
Que reparar-la parlem d'uns 110, 120 euros.
Tienes impresoras desde 39 euros.
Jo t'aconsellaria que miressis impressores noves.
Així que, sens dubte, jo em compraria una nova,
No es casualidad que los tres vendedores sugieran comprar una nueva impresora.
Pues una impresora no
Si acepta, Marcos será una víctima más de la obsolescencia programada, el motor secreto de nuestra sociedad de consumo.
It's the dirty little secret of inkjet printers. I tried to print a document and it said parts inside your printer require replacement, so I decided to do a little servicing of my own.
Hello, Marcos. I got your message.
Marcos ha contactado con el autor del video.
How are you? I looked into it, and it turns out that there's a thing in the bottom of the printer called a waste ink reservoir. And the way inkjet printers work is they constantly have to clean the print heads, and they do that by squirting ink through them down a hole in the bottom of the printer into this great big sponge. There's just a preset time when it's squirted a certain number of drops down there that then the printer decides it's full of ink and won't function anymore. Mm-hmm. The justification is they don't want us to put ink all over your desk. But I think the problem goes deeper than that. It's the way the technology works. It's just designed to fail.
La obsolescencia programada provoca un flujo constante de residuos que acaban en países del tercer mundo como Ghana, en África.
It's been between 8 and 9 years now when I noticed that loads and loads of containers were coming to this country with electronic waste. We're talking about end-of-life computers, end-of-life television sets, which nobody wants in the developed countries.
Más del 80% de los residuos electrónicos que llegan a Ghana no se pueden reparar y acaban abandonados en vertederos por todo el país.
We are at the dump site here in Agbogboshi. In the past, we had this beautiful river called the Odo River, that meandered its way through this area. It was teeming in the past. It had so much fish. So we actually attended a school not very far away from here. So we'd come play football and hang around the river. The fishermen would organize boat rides, I remember very well. But now it's all finished, it's all gone.
I see my name in shining lights. Yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I will have a show like Oprah. I will be the host of Everyday Christmas. Give Audie a wish list. I'll probably pull an Angelina and Brad Pitt and adopt a bunch of babies that ain't never had it. Give away a few Mercedes like, here lady, have this. And last but not least, grant somebody their last wish. It's been a couple months that I've been single, so you can call me Audie Claus minus the ho-ho. Get it? I'll probably visit with Katrina here, and Don Shore do a lot more than FEMA did. Yeah, can't forget about me, stupid. Everywhere I go, I'ma have my own theme music. Oh, every time I close my eyes,
what you see, bro?
I see my name is shining light.
And what else?
A different city every night. I swear, well, better prepare when I'm a billionaire. When I'm a billionaire. Let's go. I'll be playing basketball with the president.
Chanda sufre Kal-Azar, es de Bihar, la región de la India más afectada por esta enfermedad. Existe un tratamiento efectivo, sin embargo, su precio es demasiado alto para alguien sin recursos.
Cada día, a la misma hora, comienza el ritual que pretende hacerme inmortal. La verde para el azúcar, la azul para la tensión, que la tengo por las nubes, y la blanca. Esta es la más importante, la que tomo para ayudar a los que no tienen pastillas para curarse. Le digo a mi nieto que lo que me está curando es esta pastillita y él me mira como si estuviera loco y me dice, imposible. Pero eso es lo bueno de tener años, que uno puede creer ya en lo que le dé la gana.
Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shining lights. Yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare.